guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Faith Dominic. Okay guys, so this issue have been bothering me a lot, and I've been seeing it in newspaper a lot. Nigerian men killing their wife for money. Like, they have been killing their wife for money, not that money ritual or money all those traditional things. No. See, a man kill his wife just because of 10 million naira. So this is what I'm going to talk about in this video. Like, it's so crazy. This video is not for everybody. If you are not ready to just do some gossip with me, it's not a bad gossip anyway. It's going to be like an advice to women, ladies, and how to make your life better, for you not to fall victim. Your husband will not kill you because of money, understand? So let's talk about this. Let me share my opinion with you guys, and let me know what you think too. So let's start this video. You know, the first thing to do, I've done my brow already. I'm going to prep my face using this Miracle moisturizer to moisturize my face. Then we'll start the video properly, okay? So when I saw this in newspaper, I'm going to show, let me just show you to you in the newspaper anyway. So it's here anyway. I don't even know where to look for it for you, but it's among these Vanguard news that is here. But I will just screenshot it and put it somewhere along the video so you see it. Okay, so let me just drop it. Let me not waste my time with this newspaper. If you listen to news every day, you will know that guess ladies have been the one dying, not even men. Ladies, they have been the one dying. For what? For by mistake, or their husband killed them, their boyfriend killed them, they were set up. Like, all the old news these days, I'm always saying that I don't know why it's only ladies that is falling victim in this situation, not men. It's only the ladies that be falling victim. Why? How can we stop this? As a Nigerian lady, how can we stop this? Because this is getting too much. If you read newspaper every day, you must see a lady that die, and a man kills that lady. Not if it's only the one they publish. What do you want? What about the ones that happens in my area? The one that happens in my own town? This thing, this matter is getting out of hand, and it's really confusing. I don't really know, but I believe that we can be very careful as ladies. We can be very careful not to fall victim, because if you die, you die. Understand? If you die, you die. You will not come back to this world again. So, this is what really happened. Let me tell you. They say that a man killed his wife for not explaining 100 million naira in her possession. Yes, because the lady have 100 million naira. What? 10 million naira, not even 100 million naira, 10 million naira in her possession, and did not explain it to his husband very well. So the man get angry and killed him. Why? That is the question. That is the question we're going to talk about in this video. And I'm going to put the man's name because he's already published in the newspaper, so I'm not the one publishing it. I'm going to put his name on the screen so you see it. I'm going to screenshot the page that I saw it in newspaper, so you see it on the screen, so that you guys will understand that this is really happening. For us to be very careful as ladies, we need to be very careful so that you not fall victim of death. Like, okay, what if your children ask, what really happens to my mom? My dad killed my mom. It's not like that. So we need to be careful. This is not witchcraft. This no how they call it, herbalist. This is not mistake. This is not accident. Although it's called accident, but it is murder. This is not just accident. Okay. So the man that actually killed his wife is 42 years old, a 42 years old businessman that killed his wife because the wife refused to explain 10 million naira in her possession. How your wife have money, and the man is even 42 years old. That means he's really young. You know, that kind of a thing. That means it's not that old man. Like, it's not like 60 years, 70 years. You still have a lot of times to make money. If you don't make money at your 40, it does not mean that you will not make money in life again. So, but the man was like, his business was not moving well, and he saw, maybe he's those kind of men that always check their wife's phone, check their wife's alert. So actually, the man did not even see it in his wife's phone or his wife's alert. A friend actually told the man that your wife have 10 million naira in her possession. So, and he did not even tell you about it. Why? So the man get angry and came back home, asked his wife, how do you manage to have 10 million naira in your possession? None of your thing lost. You do not lose anything. Your wife, you see, maybe so a friend, someone told you that your wife has 10 million naira, and you know that, okay, the woman is not working well. So at least you could have just asked ask in a cool way, oh honey, how do you have this money? Oh honey, how come that this money is in your possession? Somebody told me that you have 10 million naira. Is it really true? Maybe the man did not say like that too. He just come back home, was angry, with anger. Maybe the wife knows the man very well that, okay, if my husband knows about this money, definitely this money is going to spend it out. He's going to spend it out, and this money is going to cause issues. So he definitely hide it from him because he know the man was having issue with his business and definitely need money, badly need money. You know, Nigerian men, when they are looking for money, they can go to any extent to just make that money. So the man was really angry. He came back home, asked his wife, like with quarrel, how come that everybody knows about this 10 million naira except me, that I don't know about this 10 million naira? How come? So before the woman even explained to him how come, they were just arguing. The man take up something heavy object in their house, used to knock the woman in the head, fell down and died just like that. The woman lost his life just like that. So what are they going to do now? They're going to arrest the man and go to jail. Eventually it's going to come out when there's money. It's going to come out in life, and the man will still be living his life, and that woman is gone and gone for good. Understand? Those kind of situation, God forbid, you will not want to fall into that victim that a man will kill you, then later arrest him, and then they will release him. No, you will not want to fall into that. So you need to be very, very careful into the kind of decision you make, into the kind of things that you make, most especially when you know the kind of man that you get married to. So the source or the investigation, they noticed that both of them were really arguing. They always quarrel. They are the type that always quarrel. Their home is not that settled. Understand? So maybe the man was even thinking, okay, maybe the wife sell a property that makes him to make that kind of money. He did not even ask. So when the woman now later explained that the money was sent to him by his relative, that it should help him to complete his house project. You know, sometimes when your relative is in abroad or living outside Nigeria, they want to send someone they know very well, that they trust, they can handle their project. They want to send them money. So maybe the relative does not even know that this lady is having issue with his husband. How would you know that he's having issue with his husband? Maybe he could have just even made the right decision by not sending him the money, sending her the money. But she sent the money, not knowing the problem they are having. Not knowing that they are having problem. How would the relative know that 10 million naira will cost his auntie's life? He would have not even sent the money at all, because he wanted to trust someone and send the money to her, that okay, please help me to monitor this my house project. Help me to monitor this project so that they can do it very well for me since I'm not there. But how would you know that this money is going to cost trouble or it's going to cost his auntie's life? He will not send the money. So what am I trying to say right now? Sometimes when you know the kind of man that you get married to, that is hot temper, you need to be cold temper, because you can't fight with a man. Of the truth, you can't fight with him. Sometimes it makes you so angry that okay, you want to even quarrel with him. You want to last, if you die now you lost. Yes, last, if you die now you lost. So, and this is not the first attempt. Of the truth, this is not the first attempt. Maybe the man have been beating her, and she always overlooking, okay, since this man have slapped me one day, he will not do it again. Since this man beats me today, he will not do it tomorrow. Or after I have children in that house, who am I going to leave my children for? That is the mistake they always make that cost them their life. Because before the thing we get into this is not the first time that the man is doing that. Maybe this is not the first time that he's making an attempt to slap her, to beat her. This is not the first time. So there must definitely be a time that the man have done something like this before that almost cost her life, and she's still in that marriage. I don't even know what she's waiting for. So if you are that type that, okay, you know the kind of man that you get married to is very hot temper, that he can even kill you, my dear, pack your load and go. Seriously speaking, even the Bible advises that if the marriage is going to cost you your life, see, pack and go. Seriously, you are prayed, and the man is still, maybe, and whenever you guys are having little misunderstanding, he will just raise his hand and slap you. He will just raise his hand and slap you. Before you see you will die one day in that marriage. So advise yourself, advise your sister. If you don't even want to go, say pack your sister. See, pack down your sister and go. The one that died in my area recently, This lady is a teacher, government primary school teacher. He's always smiling, very beautiful lady. Your husband caught him, pieces him, butcher him like, I don't know, Nigerian man will butcher him into pieces. Why? Because of money. What is really costing the money? I don't even understand. I don't even get it. You are working, I'm working. So what is your business with my money? And I don't really understand. Must we share everything together? Must we really share everything together? So I don't really know, Sha. If the thing is causing issues at the first time, they always say that, oh, whenever you're having problem with your marriage, please try and solve it. Yes, everybody always say that. But there are some problems that you would not want to solve because they will cost you your life. And now after the man killed his wife, the man run away, and the innocent children were with his grandma. They later arrest the man in the village here. I don't know, they will not even sue him to court. So I don't really know, but definitely the man will come out one day. The man will still live his life one day. And who shot? Is the lady that shot. So in situation like this, what I will advise you to do when you know that your husband is hot-tempered, there is no way that you respect a man like a god, that he will still treat you like a slave. Although some men are like that anyway. And whenever you know that they are really angry, see, you have to use your number 6. Quickly lay down and start begging them. There's a way that you will beg the man, the anger will quench. Seriously. When, like that lady that the husband used cutlass to push her, kill her anyhow. They were arguing, they were quarreling. But I wish you see the man carry cutlass. The first thing you have to do, oh my husband, please, I'm sorry. Be on your knees, beg. See, if for you to beg and for you to escape from that place, if you can escape from that place, you can leave the marriage. But you just use your number 6. Use your number 6. I don't know that number 6 I'm always talking about, but use your number 6 sometimes in some kind of situation. Don't argue, because before people will come, your life will have gone, and you are the one that will lose. So when you know that, okay, this man is really angry, very angry, that you will not know that you will cost your life that moment, so you don't know. But when you know that he's very angry, the first thing you have to do is just lay down, beg him like before, that it will never happen again. If that lady eventually just release that money or promise his husband that, okay, don't worry, tomorrow I'll go to the bank, withdraw the money and bring it at home, or maybe you want me to bring the money, I'll bring the money, I'll withdraw it, I'll bring it to you. The next day you have opportunity to go to the police station. Understand? You will not die. The next day you have opportunity to run to your family. At least people are there that can save you. You will not die. But if you want to form hero, or you want to form champion, you want to be fighting with a man that you know that you can't beat the man who can beat you very well. There is no point arguing. If you do that, there is no way that your family, you see, there's no way that you go back to that marriage again. Immediately you do that, you run, carry your things and leave that marriage, because you will do it again. So you have to use your number 6 to avoid things like that. Things like that can never happen to you. You have to use your number 6 and use your. So the other one that happens in my area recently is that the boy and the girl they are very young. The man and the lady were really young, like 25-30 years. So they were fighting. So the first time the lady breaks the man's head, and the next day, after the man treats himself, the next day he came for revenge. So the man break bottle again, want to fight his wife. The wife was running and he was backing their only child. So mistakenly, the bottle now stabbed the child instead of the mother. Understand? How will you not explain? How will you not explain that situation? How would you not explain that issue to that child, that okay, this injury that you are having here is caused by your dad. I was having issue with your dad. Even though you not even explain that, your neighbor can even help you to do that to the child when the child grows up. And the other one, the one I saw on internet, the man was supposed to babysit the child, and the child was crying. A little baby about 3 months was crying. So the boy gets angry, carry cane, begin to flog that baby, flog the baby to a point that breaks the arms of that child. So last, the man warned his wife that never to tell anybody about it. The woman was looking, was thinking, oh, what can I do now? What can I do now? The hand started getting black, started getting swollen. Last, they went and cut the hand off. So what am I trying to say now is that, see, women are really, children and women are really falling victim these days in some domestic violence. Some, as in, I don't even know how to put it, like, most of them are really enjoying because they have nothing to do, they don't have money, they don't even know where to start from, they don't even have any finances to just stand on their own. Sometimes you have to consider your future. When there is life, there is hope. But if you are staying over there, okay, one day the man will change, you'll be doing fasting and prayer. There are some fasting and prayer that you don't even need to do. I can't lie to you, there are some fasting and prayer you don't need to do. You just need to just encourage yourself, advise yourself, and quit. You can do it, you can do anything. It's just pride that is killing most of us. You can do anything to make money. It's not like you go and sell yourself. No, you can't sell yourself, but you can sustain. Your daily meal must definitely come out from whatever you are doing. So don't be so scared. Okay, where are you going to start from? How are you going to provide for the child? Where am I going to stay? You can stay. So please, you know anybody around you that is suffering, you advise the person. I know most of them are really stubborn to leave the marriage. I know most of them are really scared and stubborn to leave the marriage because they are afraid of the future, how the future is going to look like. And you advising a lady to just leave his marriage, or advising someone to leave his marriage, is really bad in a way. But you are helping them to save their life, because in newspaper, ladies are dying every day. Ladies are dying every blessed day, every day in this world. Why? Because of men with their stupid anger. What is your problem? You want to kill me because of what? So you have to be very careful and advise your loved ones before you get married to the man. Know his character, know what he's capable of doing. Let me be doing my makeup so that this video will not be too long. Obviously, there is no character that the man will not show to you before you get married. So you will show you the character, you will see a slightest of it, but because of love, you are carried away with love. You will forget that, oh, this man actually showed me this, oh, this man actually showed me this. Understand? Because you are carried away with love. So please, don't be too carried away sometimes, and pay attention to some little things. And in fact, you can be writing them down, be writing them down. Also time the man did this to me, so that whenever you are ready to just get married, look about all those things and know, because all those things that you show to you in relationship, it will definitely show to you in marriage. The only way is for you to tackle those situations is that you have to be praying about it too. There's nothing prayer cannot do. I always say that too. You really love the person so much, maybe God can also put you there to change that person, to change that life. So if you really love the person so much, you can also be praying. You have to be a prayer warrior and be that patient type that you will advise him, you will be with him, you will encourage him to just change. Understand? So someone changes will not just happen overnight. Changes, bad attitude changes will not just happen overnight. So you need to be so strong in some kind of things, spiritual things, physical things, to enable the person to just change. Or else you quit, because if everybody is quitting like that, they will all go to hell anyway, and Satan will be rejoicing. But in some cases, when you know that this is more than you, talk to someone about it. Let a good person advise you. Let them counsel you. Let them advise you on what to do. Most especially in that aspect of beating, aspect of anger. When you know that the person have anger issue, talk to someone. Make sure you talk to someone about it, that the person should advise you, and maybe find a solution to it. If it's gonna cost you your life, maybe if you die, you go to heaven. Oh, the man that you gave to me, that is who killed me, or you will definitely go to heaven anyway. Or you expect to go, I'm trying to change to some person and I die in the process. So out of those two, make a choice. And secondly, if you are that type that don't always respect your husband, because most of these things, like men love women that respect them. You are that type that always don't respect your husband in some kind of things. And before you say one, you have already said two, and the person have anger problem. That means you will still die too, of the truth. You will still die too, because you have to learn how to respect the man for who he is, even though you have anger issue. You have to learn how to respect him, because he's your God anyway. He's your God. Sometimes everybody feel frustrated when, most especially when you need money for social thing, you need money for some kind of things and you are not saying it. Most people feel frustrated. Most people feel so angry, like so angry, frustrated. So you have to use your wisdom in things like that. You have to use your wisdom and don't cause yourself pains by your own hand. Don't cause yourself pains by your own hand. Make some kind of decision. Okay, if you know that your auntie or your uncle is going to send you money and the money will cost you your life, or will cause trouble in your marriage, the best thing for you to do is that the money will not be in your possession. Let someone else be in possession. Okay, they send the money to you, the money will not be your possession. You will send it to someone else, but you will be going there to monitor the project that you are sent to do. Maybe by the end of the day you can still make what you want from it, instead of having the money in your possession and later cost you your life. So all those kind of a thing, you just have to calculate very well and make the right choice in things like that. Honestly, the more people are dying in marriage, the more people are rushing to marriage. Like, it's so confusing sometimes, like the way people want to get married, the way people want to just start life with someone that they just met for 3 months because of desperation, because they are very old, they don't have anybody now, they just want to get married and have their children fast. If somebody tell you that marriage will cost you your life, ah, you will say that, oh, Holy Ghost fire, I reject it in Jesus' name. But you should put it in your number one prayer point anyway, that God, as I'm going to this marriage will not cost me my life. Let it just be your number one prayer point, because most things happens. Most things happens is this: after getting married, they will just die, or something will cost them their life, or something. All those kind of a thing will cause them pains, will cause them their life. Pray about all those kind of things before you get married, though, because marriage is not square for square. It's not children's matters. It's not something that you just go in and come out like easy, like relationship. So if you are thinking of getting married, you have to consider some kind of things. Marriage is a school that you don't even graduate from. You have to be learning like every day. And some people are so unlucky that they fall into the hands of wrong men. Not that they are not nice, they are really nice people, but their husband is not nice. And not that they do not look very well, oh, not that they do not take care, oh, not that they were impatient too. They dated the person for so long, oh. Last they married the person and the person changed in the marriage, and it turned out to be worse than you ever even imagined. So in things like that, you have to just, I don't know how to put it, you have to just be very careful and be prayerful that God help me in this marriage I'm going to. Even you want your children is even getting married, that God help me in this marriage. Because see, journey of marriage is like 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, 2 years. Please admire those people, because it's not even easy to stay with someone for 2 years. So stay with someone for 2 years, because there will come sometimes that things will be so different. Like, you married a stranger, that is how you feel sometimes. Oh God, did I made a mistake? Why did I even get married to so person? But nevertheless, don't be discouraged. In a way, observe the marriage and keep on. Don't just rush out of the marriage. But if you know that the man is beating you, please, there's no advice for that. Just pack your load and go. Of the truth, pack your load and go, and God will help you. God will see you through in everything. God will see you through. God will give you a better person that you deserve. So, because men that have that issue with violence, that issue with any little thing slapping their wife, that problem, some of their problem is mental problem. They need to see a mental doctor or something. I don't even know. You need to see them and correct their brain. Understand? So that is how I have to say about that. I'm using that for my brush, so you can use a brush from anywhere, but like me, I'm using my eyeshadow palette as my brush. So guys, thank you so much for watching. So this is the finished look about going out, and I thank you so much for always supporting my video. Like I said, we're still on this 4 hours watch time challenge. Please help me to get there. Help me to just subscribe, share the video to anybody that you know that they would love to watch this kind of video, and comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll be so grateful to see your comment. I promise to reply to all your comments. Thank you so much for supporting this young beautiful lady. Okay, so see you guys next time in my video. If eventually you subscribe, YouTube will notify you whenever I post. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.